Hi friends, today I would like to talk about how many types of fastings and how to do the fastings, because so many people they have misconception that they don't know how to do the fastings and they don't know how many benefits they get it from the fastings. But today I will be cover all these things, so how to do the fastings and all those things. There are so many types of fastings, but we have to mature to understand that. So all religions they were saying that we have to do the fasting, not only the religion wise, but when you do the fastings your blood pressure is coming down and your thyroid is coming down and your blood higher sugar is coming down. So there are so many fastings. If you do fasting, so you will get the benefit so many things. Okay friends, so let's start. So how many types of fasting? So first of all, I would suggest you to do the intermediate fasting for the beginners, because intermediate fastings, as I said my previous video, so intermediate fasting is the 16 hours window. You are not going to eat anything except this 8 hours, remaining 8 hours. So this 16 hours you are not going to eat anything except water. So what happens when you do that? Because your intestines get some rest and reduce your calories while you are doing this fasting. First of all, reduce your calories. And moving forward, so remaining the 8 hours window, so you have to take the vegetable fruits or else like fruit juice, which is very healthy items, not like junk foods, right? So this is for these fastings for those who are really interested to start the intermediate fastings, or those who are planning to start the fasting for beginners. So I would suggest them to do the first start from the intermediate fasting, so you get so many benefits from the intermediate fastings. Plan. So basically 1 meal a day plan is you are consuming a food only once in a 24 hours. For example, which I do that, I take food for example at 5 p.m. today, so until tomorrow 5 p.m. I don't take anything except water, no juices, no any medicines, nothing. So that is 1 meal a day plan. But I would suggest you to do that. First you have to practice from the intermediate fasting. So once you understand that intermediate fasting, once your body is habituated, then only I would suggest you to do the 1 meal a day plan fasting. So hi friends, so next is the juice fasting. So juice fasting, basically you have to take the juices like vegetable juice or fruit juice. It depends on you. You have to take the 3 times of juice in a day instead of taking raw foods, instead of taking any foods, right? So I would suggest you to do this juice fasting is those who are really looking for the weight loss, and I would suggest you to do for the beginners. So this is a very best for the beginners. Water fasting. So water fasting is one of the oldest and one of the greatest fasting, because you are not taking any foods. So instead of food, you are taking here consuming the water. So which is there is no calorie. You are not taking any food. That means there is no any calories in your generated in your body. So but again you have to practice from the intermediate fasting. Then if you are planning to do the water fasting, but before that you have to do the practice for the juice fasting. So once your body is habituated, then I would suggest it to do the water fasting, but which is very helpful for you, those who are looking for the weight loss and those who are looking for their good health. And friends, next is the alternative fasting. So what is the alternative fasting actually? So alternative fasting is, for example, if you eat today 10 a.m. so until day after tomorrow 10 a.m. you are not going to eat anything except water, not even juice. So again this fasting is it's kind of hard, but again I would suggest you to do for the beginners to start with the intermediate fasting, and or else do the juice fasting and do the water fasting. So once you are okay, then I would suggest you to do that, and once meal a day plan fasting as well. So when you do all these things, then again you have to decide that whether you have to go the alternate with days of fasting, because of not only the religion wise, not only the spiritual wise, but even your health wise also, which is very effective. Because nowadays what happens, as we know that the fat is a very danger for us, and so many people they are going to consult with the doctors for unnecessary things, unnecessary reasons, because which we have do at our home, and this is in our hand. If we have to do it, obviously we can do that, but everything depend on the practices. So if you do the practice every day, obviously you will be do the fasting as which you want.